Hello yogis, namaste. I'm here with my assistant Nako, and we're going to tell you a story today about the origins of Ganesha that I bet you've never heard before. So usually we hear the story about Ganesha getting his head cut off by his father Shiva, right, when he's guarding the gate for Parvati, but this one is much different from that. And it actually starts at the end of another story, which you may remember. It's the story of Shiva burning Kama, the god of lust and desire, to ash. And so Shiva, when he's annoyed by Kama, he's woken up out of a meditation by Kama. And so he opens his third eye and he burns Kama to ash out of his anger and frustration. And so Kama, his wife, and all the people around say, no, please bring him back. You can't do that. And so Shiva's attendants, his friends, actually take the ashes of the former Kama and they make another being. And they ask Shiva to bless this being with some mantras. And so Shiva teaches this being a mantra that gives him great power. This mantra gives him a boon that enables him to take on the power of his adversaries. Anyone who he comes to battle with, he immediately gets half of their power. And so this being that's been made of the ashes of Kama gets super powerful. And unfortunately, because he was born from the anger of Shiva, that power ends up not being used for good but for evil. And he goes about destroying the worlds and just really being a terrible guy, as the demons usually do in these stories. And none of the gods can stop him. And so Indra goes high into the mountains and he prays. And he makes a giant fire. He does a big fire ceremony. And out of the blazing fire comes this goddess, and she is the mother of the universe, the mother of the world in goddess form. Her name is Lalita Tripura Sundari. Lalita means soft or playful also. Tripura is of the three worlds, and Sundari is the most beautiful. So she is the beautiful, soft goddess of the three worlds. And so Lalita Tripura Sundari enters into battle with this demon, Bandasura, and they're battling, and she's created an army of goddesses that help her, and they're on her side, and he's sending demon after demon to battle her goddesses. And finally what he does, the demon, he takes this, he infuses a yantra, a sacred symbol, with power, and this yantra has the power to suck out the power of her entire army. So using this sacred yantra, the demon Bandasura has sapped the power of all the goddesses who are fighting him. And so one of Lalita's attendants, she runs to Lalita and she tells her what happened. She explains, oh, he's got this yantra and the power of it is sucking all of the life out of the goddesses. And Lalita Tripura Sundari, she lets out this beautiful laugh that rings like a bell across the lands. And from this laugh is created an elephant god, Ganapati or Ganesha. And this elephant god with his tusks, he goes to the yantra, this thing that was sapping the power of the goddesses, and he shreds apart the platform that the yantra was standing upon, and thus he gives all the goddesses back their power. And as a thank you from the goddess Lalita, Ganapati or Ganesha gets to be worshipped first before all the other gods and goddesses. Little story about Ganesha for you. Namaste, everyone.